All right, there we go. My goodness. And I apologize, y'all, trying to get this thing to go live. A little bit of a difficulty there, but yeah, missed the missed the first quarter, but all good. Yeah, so anyways, I was trying to get like a little multi-screen thing going here, and it did not work, so it's gonna be normal screen. So yeah. Yo, what up, everybody in the chat? Jay support and Power UG support. My man Malik, what's up, y'all? Checking in with the Pacers Thunder. The finals. Just finished watching the first quarter. I think the Pacers had 200 turnovers, but I do apologize. Still kind of trying to get this joint laid out the right way. Yo, you don't like the GOAT? You don't like the GOAT Kuzma? That boy got a ring. I think, yeah, he had just scored, man. That's your boy. Look at him. Turn the corner, little floater. He had hit what did he do? Kuzma, yeah, look at Kuz. Yo, Kuz hit a couple shots on me. He's just messing around. At least the three, he was putting work in. Where's the other one? Yo, watch this real quick. Bro, watch Giannis. This was crazy. Giannis came off the screen and tried to kill KD. Since when? But I had got him. I had ripped him earlier in the game. Rip him. Got loose with KD a little bit. I had shook him out of his shoes. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, I be cooking off the stream. One more. Watch me cook Giannis real quick. I ain't really cook him, but I still lace that crap. But oh man, yeah, Power UG. So what I ultimately ended up doing, it was weird. So basically, whatever you had sent me, what I basically did was I had to just find a point from the old PC and then copy everything. That's what I did. And I just, cause like what I'm trying to say is like I had the whole mods folder and I tried to put it on Google Drive, but that crap was too big to go on my Google Drive. So I was running out of space. So I was just trying to like basically shuffle folders over individually. But I'm slowly but surely getting to, where I want to get to. But as soon as I did, I don't know why I couldn't get my filters to work for whatever reason. So, man, one of these days we're gonna get this game running good, but it's all right. Yo, I'm just right now. I'm just looking at the pictures. Yo, I'm just trying to see if these guys can have a possession without without turning it over. And B gave you that work. Yeah, man. Look, I literally had the crap working. First of all, I don't know why. Whenever I pull the filter menu up, my freaking mouse doubles, so that gets crazy. But yeah, I literally had the filters installed. Hold on, I gotta try to get to it. It's weird. Literally had the filter working. And now, I don't know if you can see. Oh, wait, did it work again? Wow, bro. Wait, no, yeah. Did you just see what it did? Like, it just, yeah, look, it's freaking out. Like, it says all the available stuff right here, but then when I go to apply it, it disappears for no reason. So, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, so I can't add anything anymore. I literally had it. It was set up. Look, it's right there, and it just disappears for no reason. So maybe I just gotta reset the NVIDIA app or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's being weird. Nah, I didn't try to restart it because I was trying to start the stream. But yeah, sometimes that joint can mess stuff up. So I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit. I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit after the stream's over. Caruso just drove. He's going to the line. All right, so Power UG, because I haven't, that's what I was telling you. I actually haven't had a chance to play since I sent you that change. So you're saying go into the settings and add, I think we added 10 to the CPU rebounding. All right, Malik, so you got Thunder in 5. All right, so all right. I was gonna come on here and be like, look, I think the Pacers got a chance. I like the Pacers. I think it'd be cool if they won. So I was gonna say Pacers in 6. But bro, the Pacers came out of this joint, and I don't know, man. Like right now, it just kind of looks like the moment's too big. They got to settle down a little bit. TMNT, you're saying Pacers in 5? Oh, no, he said he's trolling. Bro, the Pacers got like 10 turnovers in 10 minutes. Like, so listen, and this was my logic, and obviously it ain't looking good so far, but my logic was this. Yes, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is way better than anybody that the Pacers have. My thought process was he has to be great every single game. Halliburton does not have to be great every single game. I felt like the Pacers play as a little bit more of a complete team. So, say Shai has a down game, blah, blah, blah. Halliburton can still hurt you with 15, 16 points, 10 assists, 12 assists. Shai is, a 28, 29 points per 30, 32 point per game scorer with his 5, 6 assists, So I just thought, the Pacers could get the pace up, no pun intended, and maybe make this thing a series. But they got to take care of the ball. Every time I look over, they just turned it over. Okay, see, getting out and they running. Russ the Chosen One. What's good, bro? Pacers in 8. I just thought it would be cool if a team like the Pacers could win it, but I don't know. They're not looking too good so far. Hey, Shai got a sprained ankle. Chill with that. What are we doing? Gotta fix that. Bro got a 99 potential. It says dude Jordan, low key. Chet just knocked his free throws down. Halliburton almost threw the ball out of bounds, fam. Like, so yeah, Power UG. The problem with that, right, is the Pacers was getting out the mud, especially when they didn't have as much talent as the other teams. The problem is now with the Thunder, you got a team that plays just like them, with just as much heart, but they still got more talent. That's where it gets scary for them. And bro, the Thunder are getting so many freaking offensive rebounds. Like, Halliburton just hit a three, 39-33. They got a lot of turnovers, but not gonna lie, this game close. For all of those turnovers, you would think OKC would be blowing them out. That's what I would think. All right, this joint just went on commercial. Let me see something real quick.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers showed a scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA Finals. Well, you look at Indiana.
All right, now I don't really. I'm honestly not sure what to do here, because you can't. I guess I gotta switch to each team and set the settings. I don't even know how this is gonna work, fam, if I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Power UG, remember, bro, I still have I don't have the NVIDIA filter, but I still got the NVIDIA control panel, digital vibrance. I got at 80. I also have a Elgato filter on the stream as a whole. So it should look good regardless, you know what I mean? But bro, you got to remember, and this is what I say all the time, what y'all see right now, I do not see. You get what I mean? Like, it's not real. Like, you know what I mean? I be trying to tell people that all the time. Like, it's not real. Like, I can't see what y'all see. I'm just looking at my normal behind game. And y'all looking at it, and it's like, oh, wow, that looks good. And I'm like, I'll take your word for it. Because, you know, it don't actually look like that for me. Like it does, like the digital vibrance point does come through for me, but the Elgato filter does. All right, not sure if those changes actually stick on CPU versus CPU, but oh, I did get the camera working though. At least that worked. Yeah, so that looks great. Whoa, hold on. That is way too loud for me. Hold on.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
And now Indiana's starting group.
They turned it over right away, just like the IRL guys.
And Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. Here's Dort. Count it.
It's still crazy to me Chet Holmgren really be bringing the ball up like that. And he's got a decent handle. But that time he couldn't finish.
Nimhard outside. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Indiana with a rebound. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him.
Oh, you know what? All right, one change.
If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay.
Hold up, let me switch this chart real quick. All right, so what did we do? We came down here, we put this at 25. All right, bet.
Hey, thank you,
yo, Jay, man, what's up? You watching this game?
Picked up by Neesmith. Dort for three. It's rebounded by Pascal.
Yeah, Power UG, bro. I've been using the same offensive consistency settings for a couple years now. That's a slippery slope, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Probably does need to be changed, but I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's a slippery slope. Like offensive consistency, what it does, I don't even know how to put it into words. What offensive consistency does is it sets like I guess I would call it a performance floor. Like it kind of, I literally don't know how to put it into words. And I should, if I'm going to be making sliders and giving them to people, I should know how to explain what these things do. But what I used to have to do with offensive consistency is, right, I guess what I'll say is it impacts like how the CPU plays at their worst. And I guess what I'm saying is, no matter what in 2K, you know the CPU is going to get a random magical boost. The question is like, how do they play when they are outside of that magical boost, is what I like to call it. You know what I mean? Yo, Jay, what's up, man? What's up?
Kept alive.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Dort for three. The rebound by Neesmith.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Russ, you said, do you think Madden 26 will be the best game in the franchise? It sure looks that way, or like it's gonna come close, or it should definitely be able to enter into those conversations. What did you think? What did you think about the information that you saw?
Indiana with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Nimhard to pass to Siakam. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7
Because like, this is a hot take, I guess, but best Madden for me is still Madden 08. That was always my favorite Madden. I know everybody like NFL 2K5, but for me it was Madden 08. And NFL 2K5 was good too, but it was just like I love Madden 08 personally. Yeah, they had Joel Embiid ranked 84th, I think. Yeah, I mean, bro, I think is that fair to say that's where the average NBA fan ranks him?
He is consistent. Fourth highest shooting percentage in the NBA.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some
it's more like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, if you haven't noticed, I don't even talk about Joel Embiid no more. Like, I just make funny comments and then just like leave it alone. Or I guess it's not I don't talk about him. I don't debate Joel Embiid. It's just like trolling at this point. You know, it's the same thing we do with LeBron, low key. Like, you know, like it's just like, you know, it's just trolling. Like, people literally just troll. So, you know, this is how it is. Bro, Embiid was still giving you like 22 and like 9 and like 4 on one knee this year. Like, that's what I was saying. I'm like, so so they do that to get a reaction. They want us, they want us freaking out, bro. Who's the guy from the Nuggets? They had Baun. Is that his name? Baun, Baun. They had him ranked above him. You know, they're just trolling. You know.
To crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary.
Braun. Oh, Brown. Oh, yeah, no, yo, I'm tripping. Bro, I was thinking of Zach Baun from the Eagles. My bad. My bad. Christian Brown. Got you. Who, again, nice, fun player, athletic, better than Joel Embiid? Not to me, but
Williams finds Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. Siakam, pass to DeMar. Another shot. Dort grabs the miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Turner covers. And here's Holmgren. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. Williams with the
yeah, bro. I'm the same as you, man. I never sweat the ratings. Whether it's 2K, whether it's Madden, bro. Doesn't matter the game. If it's a sports game, bro, and they got ratings, I ain't tripping. Matter of fact, hold on a minute. Let me see something real quick. I'm actually curious. You get what I'm saying? Like, hold up. So, where are we looking? Embiid? I'm just going to humor it for a second. So, Joel Embiid, like, bro. Like, this is where we're at. Like, I need y'all to understand something. Like, it's like, cause like I said, I'm not doing this. I don't do the debates when it comes to Embiid. Joel Embiid averaged 24, 8, and 4.5. You can round it to 5. 24, 8, and 5. And that is like magical, like to the point that he's the 84th person in the league. Like, that's where we at. You know what I mean?
Caruso touched it last.
Yeah, communication.
Like, it's unbelievable to me.
Opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
When did 2K get a patch, out of curiosity? I've been so busy doing all the marketing and stuff for what you call it, for, you know, college football and Madden. When did 2K get a patch? I didn't even know. Bro, nobody talks about 2K anymore, I feel like. Kind of crazy. I guess that's my job, huh? Like, Official Green, you said, does his rosters have a jump shot fix? No, they don't.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Oh, a huge
They dropped a patch last week. Okay, I literally didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. And you know what? You know, 2K be, you know, doing kind of shadow updates and stuff. You never know.
Caruso outside.
Marsh MC, what's good, yo?
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hartenstein. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free
Going
throws
crazy
coming
with Harden. My goodness.
That one to Miles Turner.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to take a look at that, and you know, see what that looks like. Oh my God, Caruso just ripped this dude and is on a fast break, and then he gets called for a charge, bro. What the heck?
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Here's Halliburton. He's scoreless. They've been having major problems offensively.
40% from the field and 40% from three. So yeah, it's like they're missing too many close and mid-range and inside and layups, but they're making too many threes.
He can hurt you from there.
Pass to Holmgren.
The good thing about stuff like that is that's normally the easiest thing to fix.
Basket is good. Hartenstein's got 6.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way.
Shot percentages, right?
A function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who.
They have 18 turnovers in the first half. And it's only it's a 10-point game. It should be down 30, really.
Holmgren against Siakam.
Official Green, you said, what are your expectations for 2K26? My expectations are that they focus on NBA basketball and not freaking park nonsense. Because if they do, I don't really see the game surviving. I just, like, you see me, I barely want to cover it. Nobody talks about the game. Oh my God, they're turning the yo. Are y'all watching this, bro? The Pacers cannot run their offense. Shea for 3. He bricked it. That was an air ball. What the heck? Bro. My bad. So, yeah, official, bro. My expectations for TJ McConnell. Yes, sir. McConnell hits the 3. Yeah, I need y'all to know, man. TJ McConnell, bro, saved my life. Not really, but that's just one of my favorite basketball players. That's my man right there. Look at him in the finals, man. So inspirational, bro. We got a process Sixer in the final. Y'all can't tell me nothing. If he get a ring, I got a ring, bro. If he got a ring, I got a ring, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Do the Thunder still have Isaiah Joe? I think we got 2 process Sixers in the finals, fam. I don't care what nobody says, bro. We getting a ring out of this. But nah, yeah, listen, man, 2K, bro. Bro, 2K, they need to step it up. They got to focus on basketball. They got to focus on NBA. They got to focus on player likeness. They got to focus on accessories. They really, like, I am not trying to hear about this park stuff. TJ McConnell again with the short jump shot, man, in the finals. Yeah, Russ, man, you said Shade Asia 2K20 stars and 2K25 and it worked perfectly. Yeah, man. That's gonna be one of the top 2 or 3 craziest things I've heard this week. But you know, shout out, bro. I'm glad that's working for you, but
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Jay, if OKC was even average on offense, it's at least 20. This is crazy, bro. But Shea did just finish a really tough layup. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, me personally, I only play my NBA. I don't even open 2K, fam, unless it's for my NBA. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't even. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out why we doing seasons in a $70 basketball game, and we doing seasons, but I can't get somebody to get an updated face in the game. But we got seasons in a basketball game. We got go karts. We got birds. We got a bunch of nonsense. You know what I'm saying, in the game. That's what I want to know. Mascots and crap. Like, 19 turnovers for.
Pass to Turner. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
For Indiana in the first half. Like, is that some type of record?
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Now Caruso. And he was fouled while in the.
Well, Jay, you know me, bro. I can't say nothing good about Madden, because if I say anything good about Madden, they're gonna call me a shill. Oh, Shady's on the payroll. And I'm like, bro, you see the devs on Twitter, bro. I'm just talking, bro. Really, don't mind me, bro. You see the devs on Twitter? Yo, they passionate this crap. They say, yo, we trying to fix this crap. Like, they're like, yo, we want the same stuff in the game y'all want. Right? Then go tweet at Mike Wang or the Czar, and what do they say? Yeah, bro, y'all don't be buying microtransactions, so we can't help you. That's what, like, bro. So you tell me what's going on, man. I ain't make it up. I ain't make it up, bro. I dropped a video. If y'all didn't see it, I dropped a video, you know, just talking about the features that they confirmed in the trailer, right? And people was like, yo, you glazing. I said, bro, how am I glazing? I'm just talking about what they said. I ain't even like, it ain't me. I'm saying, like, this is what they saying is in the game, and it's a bunch of stuff we asked for. Like, and obviously if they bring it, it's gonna be fire. If they don't, then that's the conversation. But I'm just saying what they're saying in this is gonna be in the game. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying what's good, man. So yeah, I don't know, man. Me personally, look, I'm gonna be just real with y'all, because it's a stream, bro. It ain't like we got 10,000 people in this joint. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. 2K in trouble. I've been saying that, and nobody wants to listen. I've been saying it. People don't want to listen. Cool. 2K in trouble, right? I don't want to play 2K. Nobody want to watch me play 2K. People not playing 2K like they used to. And it's because these dudes are not trying to make a basketball game. They trying to make Fortnite. I'm 32 years old. I don't play Fortnite. I play NBA. And if I don't got NBA, bro, be honest with me. What are we buying 2K26 for? If they're gonna come out with that game and it's got no improvements to the my NBA. Be honest. What are we buying that game for?
The three. It's hauled in by McConnell.
So they better wake up, because they about to be in trouble, bro. 2K25, I've never seen a 2K die as quick as this game did, or just people lose interest as quick as they did. So I don't know. I'm just a fan. I just make the content of whatever's popping, and I keep it moving. I put a Madden TikTok up. If y'all don't got me, get me on TikTok. Shady Mike Gaming. Bro, I put a Madden TikTok up. That joint did 150,000 views. I never got 150,000 views, I don't think, ever anywhere. So it's like, where are the people at? What are people really checking for right now? It's the NBA Finals, and we getting more clout off Madden than 2K, bro. Like, so yeah, I don't know. Rush, you said, yeah, Jay, we got a chicken head in the game, bro. They can put a chicken head in the game, but if somebody face is out of date, I gotta go pay somebody $10 to get their face updated, bro. What the heck are we doing, bro? And that's me? Y'all telling me I'm wrong? Nah, bro. Yeah, 2K might be cooked. I can't lie. Rush, you said, why aren't there classic teams in Madden anymore? It's not my opinion. You said in my opinion. It's not my opinion, bro. A team got 53 players on it. How do you gonna pay 53 people for their name, image, and likeness? So I don't even know how that would work. They don't, like, you know, once you're, to my understanding, once you're out of the league a certain time, the NFLPA don't have the rights to use your name. So it's like, how would they pay for that? Like, you know me, I know EA is a $1 billion corporation, all that, but I don't even see how that would work. And mind you, because what kind of makes me mad, and I mean mad, is people keep saying, oh, well, 2K has errors. No, they don't have no errors. There ain't no Reggie Miller in 2001. So how you going to tell me they got errors? There's no Charles Barkley. So how you going to tell me they got errors? There ain't no errors. They missing half the players. The 01 Sixers that went to the finals got like 6 people on it. They do not have no errors. That's what always killed me. People like, oh, well, 2K can do it. No, they can't do it. You missing half the league. How you going to tell me I don't got no Reggie Miller, I don't got Chris Webber? You got Chris Webber. What are you going to do in 2002? So, nah. I don't want to hear that. And what happens in a couple years? What if they lose Kobe? Like, what are we like? No, nah. Nah, I ain't finna hear that. Those people are gaslighting, bro. They're literally gaslighting you.
Brian, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Walker.
But I don't mean to confuse that. Like, don't confuse it, guys. I want it. Of course I want it. I would love it if there was a way. Like, I don't know if y'all know how they did it with college football. They, like, college football signed like a legal firm to get to work with the players to opt in. So they went and did that legal firm did all the heavy lifting for for EA and everybody, for them to the players to say, hey, you get, what do they get? I think they get $1,200 and a copy of the game, and you know what I mean, and then they're good. So is there a way for that to happen for the classic players? It would just be so hard, man. Unfortunately, some of these people aren't even alive anymore. So you got to reach out to their next of kin, their families. So, so I'm not sure how that will work, but I want it, man. I want it. Man, come on, man. I want to play the 2004 Eagles.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the 3-point
them 1999 and stuff Rams teams, like, yeah, the 1999 or 2000 Titans with Steve McNair and them. So I would love to have that in Madden, bro. Eddie George, it's in the Titans. Remember Eddie George in the Titans? Jamal Lewis in the Ravens. Tony Gonzalez and the Chiefs, Priest Holmes and the Chiefs, Terrell Davis in the Broncos, Clint Portis in the Broncos, too. Sean Alexander and the Seahawks, Randy Moss on the Vikings, Peyton Manning, what's his name? Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne on the Colts. Like, yeah, I'm trying to play with all those. Yeah, Power UG. I think, she's the owner of the estate, so I think it would be up to Vanessa. Bro, man, Power UG, man, who you telling, bro? I got my my EA app offline. I keep it offline for that reason, bro, because I be having videos to make, bro. I cannot log on and that joint done updated in the middle of my crap, bro. I hate that crap, but you know what I mean? But it's just how it works. Yeah, Jay, that's real.
And he sinks the second.
So
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. McConnell passes to Bryant. Matherin with the ball. Back to Bryant.
man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't even want to stream today because I'm not gonna lie, like with everything that's been going on with my job, with college football, with what you call it, and Madden, this the first like day I can even sit down and just not have to do anything. Like it's just crazy. But yeah, we gotta take a look at the sliders, man, and see what's going on with that.
He makes it first.
Oh man, you know, we gotta see what's up with that. Yeah, and trust me, right? That's a good problem to have, man. If we was just sitting around all day, that's a bad problem to have. You know what I mean? So trust me, that's a, and you know, and trust me, the EA stuff is fun. Like it's an opportunity to try to grow the channel, of course. But look, man, I want everybody to eat. I want 2K to be good. I want Madden to be good. I want all this stuff. Yo, why they ISOing Dort? This is insane. Get him, TJ. Get TJ.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on TJ McConnell.
Yo, that song, the ESPN song that comes on, like when it comes from commercial, and it's like the song that's part of the NBA 2K ESPN scoreboard mod or whatever, or presentation mod. Bro, that's like my favorite song, and I've been trying to find it so I can put it in my YouTube videos, but you can't like find the whole song. It's really funny. They got that joint on lock, but I found a good portion of it. But can't wait for a brand new slider set for Madden and college football. I mean, you're gonna have to wait a minute. We about 2 months away, bro. That joint gonna be out in August. Well, college football naturally will be out quicker, but look, man, I'm not tooting my own horn, bro, but my sliders for college football 25 last year, I had a lot of fun with those. I really enjoyed the time I played that game with that game. So it's, I can't wait. I can't wait for that game to come out. Bro, Jay, bro, it's just like, well, when I looked at that, the Dort ISO, I was looking at who was on the court. Number one, I like you see, Jay, how one problem leads to another. Like watch this. Watch this. One problem leads to another. What is this lineup? What, like in this NBA finals, are we ever going to see this lineup? Are we ever going to see these 5 players on the court at any point in time together? You know what I mean? So it's tough. It's, you know what I mean? So like, that's some of the stuff I be telling y'all all the time. I'm not trying to be rude, and y'all know me. I ain't trying to get into all the drama, but we sitting here, like, that's what I'm saying. We sitting here with a bunch of cyberface mods. I can't even get the other team to substitute the right players in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing? Jay, I was playing the 2000, what is that? What's the Jordan era? No, the Kobe era. Whatever year the Kobe era starts, right? Bro, the Wizards, isn't that Jordan's, isn't whatever the one that Jordan is on the Wizards, right? So they got, oh man, I don't remember now, but they got another guard, right? Bro, I kid you not. This is what I'm talking about. The Wizards traded, oh, now I'm sick because I can't remember who it was. is it? I think it's Allen Houston from the Knicks. Like, it was a pretty good shooting guard, like a pretty significant shooting guard on the Knicks back in the day. Allen Houston. The Wizards like traded for Allen Houston, and then they signed someone else in free agency. So they had Michael Jordan, Houston, and it was someone else I forgot who was like a 80. All of these guys were 84 overall, and Houston was starting, and Jordan and the other guy were on the bench. They didn't put one at the 2, one at the 3, one at the 4. They didn't put one at the 1, one at the 2, one at the 3. No, they literally had a one guy start. The other guy that they traded for is on the bench, and the other guy that they signed in free agency is on the bench. You can't fix stuff like that. You can't fix it with sliders. You can't fix it with mods. I can't, like, you know what I mean? And people ignore this stuff. So, yo, yeah, 2K's fine. It's in a great spot, man. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Make a jump shot fix, bro. Come on, man. I need my Lou Dort jump shot fix, man. Where you at, bro? We need Alex Caruso's jump shot fix. And this is the crap I'm dealing with, bro. Like, I'm over it. I'm sorry. And in all fairness, the way I feel about 2K is the same way some people feel about Madden. I get it. If you've been playing Madden since Madden 17 and dealing with some of the crap with some of these bad games, I get it. But the fact of the matter is, I took a break from Madden. So now that I'm back, it don't bother me as much. You feel me? So, yeah. Yeah, Jay. Basically, in my NBA, you got a 30-team control, basically, at this point. Or you got to veto trades left and right. It's tough, man. It's tough. Rory, bro, I don't know if I can say they out of touch as much as I don't know if they care. Bro, they see these comments. They see these comments. They hear them. They see my, I'm not no big YouTube video. I know the devs. Like, they know who I am, bro. They all know who I am. Like, I'm not trying to big up nobody. I'm telling you, I have talked directly to all of the devs. They know who I am and what I do. They know what my complaints are out of the game. But they literally said, y'all don't buy enough microtransactions, so we not focusing on it. So you know what I mean? It is what it is.
The officials were right on top of that one. Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give.
And Jonathan, that's my experience too. With the 80 overalls. Who was it in one of my franchises, bro? I like signed. Oh my God, who was it? It was like I was on the Sixers and I signed Gilbert Arenas in free agency. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, Francisco, yeah, it looks pretty good, yeah. Jay, yeah, you know, I just commented on that already. Yeah, I just feel like we got a hold of the CPU's hands, man. That's big facts.
And Caruso drops them both.
Oh man, I need Halliburton to go up with that. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the real game. And these guys can't finish.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Tipped away and stolen.
Halliburton just shot it from the logo, but he missed. Yeah, Francisco, the Madden trailer, I thought it looked good too. I liked it, you know. But you know, we obviously gotta see the game. But yeah, I liked it.
Indiana trailing here. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
Okay, so
Just 4 to shoot.
SUCVSE. First of all, thanks for supporting the channel. But you said I noticed you stopped using ATD roster for 2K the last year or so. Was there any specific reason? Yes, there is a very specific reason, but I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I can really speak on that without somebody saying I'm hating. So, all right. But the specific reason, I actually said it in a video already, because people be, you know, like, I'll say this and then they'll clip it and then send it. Oh, look at what Shady said about the ATD roster. he's a hater, he's a narcissist. But like, my problem with the ATD roster is, like, I get to the freaking off season and none of the crap sticks. Like I played my NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
24-second violation. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nimhard.
Yeah, Jay, listen, again, what started happening with that is there. I'm trying to explain. It's a double-edged sword, because if you do that, what starts happening is there's a couple ways you can do that. But what happens on the alternate end, and what I was having happen in my NBA, which is why I changed my sliders, was then I had people coming off rookie deals signing 4-year, $24 million deals, dude. So there's no middle ground. That's what I'm saying. You pick your poison. You're gonna have rookie guys coming off rookie deals signing for 4 years, $24 million, or you're gonna have dudes sitting in free agency. So it's just, you know what I mean? That's what makes it tough in those situations. I've tried so many different combinations. All of these different YouTubers putting their videos up. Oh yeah, I got the best sliders. Oh, this is so much better than Shady Mike's. And you know, I go on and I use these dudes' sliders. I'm like, this is trash. And you know, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but sure, you guys can make your educated guesses. I'm like, dude, this is worse than my crap, and I made my crap in 15 minutes. Like, so it's just, you know, again, like I said, it's not their fault, but you know, that's where I don't put the onus on them. I put it on 2K.
Close one. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Wiggins. Caruso, right side. The 3 is up.
Yo, I can't believe it, bro, but like, Indiana is hanging around.
Here's Nimhard. The shot won't fall. Some solid.
Now they're down 13.
Drives to the hoop.
Neesmith just hit a 3, cut it to 10.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mathurin against Wiggins. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds.
Oh my goodness. Who's that? Jalen Williams, I think his name is. It's a crazy lob. So what do you think needs to be done to fix the contract sliders and settings? It's called NBA 2K26. That's what needs to be done.
Halliburton's got 7 points.
I can tell y'all for sure, like for sure with me, I'm doing I'm working on something behind the scenes right now that's kind of tying up a lot of my time. And the crazy thing is, I'm probably not even going to be able to put it on my YouTube channel. But once I finish up with this one thing I'm working on, I am going to put out one more version of sliders. And that's it. You know what I mean? And that's going to be my slider set for the summer. And you know what I mean? Once I get done with this project, I am going to, try to knock out this version 3.
Williams with it.
Or 3.0, I guess. And, I want to address a lot of this stuff, shooting percentages, particularly rebounding, particularly I got some other stuff that I was looking at too. Oh, Siakam just got a putback. That was nice.
And here are the Pacers now.
Yo, am I crazy? Correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all be knowing the
stolen by Caruso.
The Magic drafted Fears
With some nice D.
and Traore, while Suggs, Anthony and Black is on the roster. Nah, that's bad.
Here's Holmgren.
That's rough.
And in transition, Holmgren has
Am I crazy? Because I was gonna say y'all know the draft prospects better than me. Am I the only one that feels like Cooper Flag might drop a little bit in the draft? Like, I'm a Duke fan, so I think he's the best player. But do y'all think he's gonna go number 1? Like, I know he's been the consensus. You don't think he's gonna drop? You think he's gonna go number 1? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I like this is from watching a full season of Duke. This is from my boys that go to Rutgers. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I think Ace Bailey is going to be the best player in the draft. And I mean, I don't even think it's going to be close. Like, I think we're going to look at this draft, and because I don't want to say it like I'm saying Cooper, because Cooper's my guy. I don't want to say it like I'm saying he's going to bust, but I just think this dude Bailey is something different, man. I had the chance to see him play, and I was like, dang, bro, this your guy? You know, I was telling one of my boys, he truly, like, I'm not trying to say nothing crazy because I know kids don't come out of high school no more. I literally think he could have come out of high school and averaged like 19 points a game in the league. That's how deep this dude's bag is. Now, a lot of people have been saying that they got the Sixers taking VJ Edgecombe at 3. I would literally throw my phone at that. I don't like that at all. Now y'all gotta correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not gonna sit here in front like I watched this dude play at all, but just watching his highlights and stuff. What NBA star right now has VJ Edgecombe's skill set? That's what annoys me about that. Like, what NBA star has his skill set?
And he drops it first.
Like, the Sixers don't need freaking Amen Thompson at 3. I'm not trying to be rude, like, you know what I mean, about those kids, but I don't want that. Like, that's like, I don't want that at all, bro. Like, I need everything. Like, I need, like, I want polish. Like, I'm sorry, like, when I'm drafting, and this is my opinion, I could be wrong.
He's covered by Matherin. Hartenstein a screen.
When I'm drafting top 3,
Wallace, the pass to Williams.
I need to see something
Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-4 run.
that's just like
Siaka with a screen on Gordon.
super polished, and you can't, and you know it's gonna be there. And like, Jonathan, I get what you're saying. He's definitely, yes, he's 100%. Like, we've seen it. He's 100% D Wade, Donovan Mitchell level athlete.
Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
But you taking that at 3?
Something to watch. Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more.
Are we taking that at 3? I would be freaking sick. You guys will see me come back on this stream sick. Don't want the kid. Don't want the kid at all on my team. I'm not trying to be rude, but we don't need that. Like,
Nimhard outside.
said Jay, you said Ace has the highest ceiling, but in reality right now he's going to be the floor of Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, you're right, because all he does is shoot it, really. You know? Bro, he's just so long and just, he's just beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful stroke, man. Like, he's just a pure scorer, man. And like, when I'm drafting at top 3, that's what I want. And that kid from who's the guard? Who's the guard from Rutgers? I don't remember his name. He's the teammate. He's just, I don't know, bro. I ain't trying to say nothing crazy, but he looked like Oh my God, bro. He looked like the next Kyrie Irving to me. Like, I'm just saying what I see, bro. And so, like, as a Sixers fan, you sitting here like, bro, we got Maxey, we got McCain. I'm like, bro, this kid is incredible. He reminds me of Kyrie Irving at Duke. That's what he reminded me of, man. Jay said he's a mini Cade. How tall is he?
There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter.
Holmgren with a free dunk down the lane, right there.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's 6'6", man. That's incredible, bro. 6'5", 6'6", yeah. He's an incredible player, bro. I want, and I know, so the Sixers don't really need a guard, but I want that at 3. I don't want, what's his name? The kid from Baylor. I forget his name. And, so, people are like, oh, you hating on the kid. And I'm not, because I'm talking to other Sixers fan friends. Like, no, he's the guy. He fits. He's the best fit. I say, you don't draft for fit at 3. You draft for generational. I know it's not always the case. You go back and look at the drafts. No, number 3 is not always, a generational talent, but you expect to. Oh no. You don't trade the pick ever. You don't trade the pick ever at all. And I'm so adamant about that. I was joking, but I wasn't really joking. But I was joking. I would literally stop being a Sixers fan for a little bit if they traded that pick. I would literally stop being a fan of the team. You cannot trade that pick. You have to get a star that could potentially be a number 1. Because and you guys know me. Is anybody on the internet higher on Maxey than me? Y'all know I love Maxey. I haven't seen any type of evidence that Tyrese Maxey can play basketball in the absence of Joel Embiid. Now I'm being a little extra, but he's low-key like an Embiid merchant, right? Maxey, he goes crazy when Embiid's there, but as soon as Embiid's not there, the team falls off a freaking cliff. We might have to get a 1 right now. Right now. And I know what people are saying is, yes, we could use the 3 to get off the Paul George pick. No, F it. Paul George can stand in the corner and make his money, bro. But we can't trade that pick. We need it. We have to get the guy.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead.
Jay, you said the perfect place for you, VJ, is Charlotte, not Philly. See, bro, I don't want nobody I like going to Charlotte, man. I just feel like them prospects go there to die, but they gotta get a culture going there, man. Charlotte's got to get a culture going. That's what they need to do. He said Ace in Philly is great for him to develop his skills, playing with Maxey and B, McCain and Grimes. Yeah, man, and unfortunately Paul George too. But man,
total team effort.
Oh, Shea is foul baiting. Oh, but they said the foul is on the floor.
That's how good the reserves.
Oh, well, trust me, Jonathan. I know a little bit about being injury prone.
Keeps you guessing. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they've made it this far.
Trust me, I know all about being an injury-prone young team.
That's it for us.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K.
Yo, y'all gonna kill me for this, but y'all see, right now, the 2K joint is on halftime, and I'm trying to spam A to skip the halftime. Everybody's hype about Madden getting a halftime show, bro. I hate that crap. I'm not even gonna lie. I be skipping all of that stuff. People be like, yo, I want a halftime recap. I'm like, bro, I'm skipping it. But I respect it, though. I know people really like that stuff. I just don't.
Takes the 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
No other bigs in the draft? I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Yeah, Jay. I don't. That's the kid from Duke, right? The white kid from Duke. Obviously, the other white kid from Duke. I mean. Yeah, Jay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that is going to happen, but I have heard that. And if that were to happen, I would find another team to root for, simply put. I would actually go root for a different team if they were to do something that freaking stupid. Obviously, the trade would have to include Paul George, I would assume, right? In order to justify something like that, but you can't. We can do whatever we want. We can trade any time in the future. I think what it is someone's got to fact check me on this. The Sixers have a first round pick from the Clippers. I think it's in 2028. I think it might be 2028. Right now, it's regarded as one of the most valuable picks in the league, just because of the trajectory of the Clippers. I would look to move that pick with Paul George to get off of that contract, if you had to. But I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. But yeah, I just don't think you can. I just think when you get it, we got lucky with the lottery. Get in the lottery, get a star, get something that looks like a star. You know what I mean? Like, even if they took Edgecombe at 3, I'd be pissed. But if they try to trade down, bro, I would be devastated. The one good thing I will say about the Sixers, and not a lot of good things about the Sixers, there's not a lot of good things about Daryl Morey. I don't know what it is with that dude, Daryl Morey, bro. It's like he got a real life badge. Like, you know how they got badges in 2K? This dude just be finding talent out of nowhere. So he's actually drafted really well. And, you know, you look at the trade that he made for, what's the kid from the Mavericks name? I forgot. Grimes. Grimes looks good. McCain looked really good before he got hurt. Maxey, obviously. So he's pretty decent at picking the talent. I just, you can't, I don't know, man. But, you know, I watched a lot of Duke this year. I love Cooper Flag. I think he's going to be a really good player. I have an NBA comp for him. I don't want to, I don't really want to paint the wrong picture, and it might be lazy, my comp for him, and maybe it's a little casual, but I couldn't really find anyone else. But my comp for Cooper Flag, really, he just reminds me of a modern day Kevin Garnett, who's not as good on defense, but is pretty good on defense. But I don't know if he's going to be generational in the league at defense. But I really like his offense, and I think he's going to be a really nice player, man. I just think he's going to be really nice. And he's going to be really nice for what's it called, Dallas too. I think he's going to be able to fit right in there, and I think they're going to go right to the playoffs with a lot of talent. Anthony Davis. To the inside, outside, Williams. What's his name? Kyrie Irving, obviously. But if I was Dallas, I know they like Anthony Davis, but I don't know. I would still think about moving Anthony Davis, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh, Karolinko with the offensive game. I almost feel like Karolinko might have been more athletic, but no, really similar actually. Yeah, I like that. Man, Karolinko was awesome. But I think where I kind of am a little bit hesitant, because I know there's been some debate here, I actually still think Cooper Flag is going to settle in at the 4. I think he could put some muscle on. I know he's gonna, be between, you're kind of one of those tweener type of guys, but I think he's gonna settle in at the 4. So if you can kind of be like that, well, that's what she says, Swiss Army knife, really. I mean, you can do a lot for a team. All right, now listen, I guess this is a crazy take because I said this to one of my boys and he was ready to laugh me out the group chat. Y'all don't think time out. Y'all don't think Boston could try to trade for Giannis?
Checked in.
Because I was getting clowned for this take. Y'all don't think Boston could try to trade for Giannis? All right, now let me ask a second question, because this is a follow-up, because this is where it would look crazy. All right, we're going to get to that. Who would y'all trade for Giannis?
Boy, the offense has been all
No. Trust me. Who would it be?
Great communication. So hard to get stopped.
All right, Jay, rock with me for a little bit. Listen, Jonathan, I know what you're going to say, that they in the East, and I get that. But listen, hot take. This is the hot take. This is the hot take. What the heck? Why is it trying to say dance cam? What the heck? Oh, that's weird. Bro, I think the trade is Jason Tatum. No, I think the trade is an injured Jason Tatum. That's what I think the trade would be.
Williams is checked in for Holmgren, and the Pacers also making a change.
Because let me explain. So, okay, so you say you wouldn't do it as the Bucks, or you wouldn't do it as the Celtics?
And that one falls for Turner.
My take is, if you're the Bucks, you're not getting Giannis for Jaylen Brown.
Can't send him to the line too often. He'll make him pay.
And
You
looks
can't.
like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That foul gives him 4.
Okay, this is my thought process.
Take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh,
You don't think the Celtics would trade Tatum for Giannis,
some extra aggressive defense out there.
who's injured, for a year? Bro, I think that's the trade, guys. I'm telling you, listen. What if you just not that high on Tatum?
13.
You can't pair him with Giannis. That's where I disagree. You can't pair him with Giannis. The Bucks aren't taking no Jaylen Brown back for Giannis. That trade doesn't work for me. I can't, and the reason I'm saying that is because I haven't been able to find a deal that Milwaukee accepts.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second.
Middleton on crack.
And it's good.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Halliburton's got 15 points.
He's 10 times the player Middleton was, man.
Outside, Williams to the paint. And Williams gets the bucket.
The only way I think Boston is not Boston.
To the middle. Here's Turner.
Y'all gotta make me a trade that maybe it's 3 teams, but Milwaukee gotta get a star back. Not no Jaylen Brown.
Inside. Here's Williams.
Jaylen Brown not doing it for me. I want Giannis in ATL. I think Anthony Edwards should go to ATL.
Now here's Halliburton. Watched by Wallace. Halliburton.
Yo, Giannis in ATL would be crazy. Giannis in the A? We'd be caring about basketball in Atlanta. Bro, when I was living in Atlanta, bro, they literally don't watch the Hawks at all. Like, I'm like, bro, y'all don't be at the Hawks games? Like, not really. I was like, yo, what's up with the Falcons? They're like, we more into Georgia. I'm like, all right.
And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
For Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does.
Okay, all right. So timeout. Put the deal together. No, man, it ain't no brand. See, y'all doing it again. No, you ain't no way you getting Giannis off me for without no Scotty Barnes. Go up there, hand Scotty Barnes a suitcase. I need Scotty Barnes and what's his name? Dude from Duke. What's his name? On the Raptors. I forget his name. Oh, well, they're both from Duke. I need Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett, or Scotty Barnes and freaking Brandon Ingram. Pick whoever you want. Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram, or Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett. I need both of them. Ain't no way you getting Giannis off me.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking looking to do a little more, always making the extra.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not signing no trade off without no Scotty Barnes, bro. We're talking about Giannis. This is the best player in the world. This ain't even, he's not even, bro, he's the best player in the world. No, bro. Nah, bro. Y'all need to come up off of all of that. I need all of that, bro. Y'all ain't getting no Giannis for Jaylen Brown. Jay, you said JB is the best player you can get currently as a star back. I think he's the best player right now for sure. But I don't think he's the best ceiling, if that makes sense, right? You couldn't get Giannis for no what's his name? Jalen Green. Couldn't do it. I need Jalen Green and I need what's his name? European, bro. What's the dude's name from the mini Jokic? Dude from the Rockets. I'm drawing a blank. Sengun. Bro, I ain't getting no Giannis for no Jalen Green. I need Jalen Green, I need Sengun. Send them all. Or I need Sengun and Thompson. Or I need Thompson. Nah, I wouldn't even do Thompson and Green, bro.
Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
Jay, you said we're not getting Scotty, bro. You ain't getting Giannis, man. How I'm sending my guy to Canada, bro, and not getting Scotty Barnes back, bro?
That's really a helpless field.
Green, Whitmore, Bari, and picks, bro. That's trade override, dude. That's a trade override situation, bro. I'm saying no. Kevin, you said we should trade the third pick plus Paul George for Lauri Markkanen. Let me explain something to you. If what's his name? If Daryl Morey pulls that crap off, bro, he better watch his back in Philadelphia and South Jersey. I promise, ain't no way you getting no Giannis Antetokounmpo without Sengun or what's his name, Amen Thompson getting on that plane. You better pick one. I ain't no way, bro. If I'm because I'm thinking solely from the Bucks. This dude is on a contract. This dude is locked into this contract. No, bro, I don't see. Hold on a minute. And yes, who was the other dude in the chat who said that? Somebody said something about Book. What was he saying about Book? I'm with you, Jonathan. I think Book needs to get up out of there. And Jay, I agree with you in the sense that they wouldn't want to trade him, but you don't think he should want to leave? They suck. I want to Book plays winning basketball. And trust me, like, I got coworkers in Arizona. They literally Suns fans, bro. Oh, that would be really nice. If he could get into yeah, Kurt, bro, he beating my behind, dude. But no, Jay, you probably right about that, if I'm being honest, man. And Johnny, yeah, Beal just killing vibes out here, man. We can't get a Beal buyout. Hand that man $30 million and say go home, dude. Jonathan, I don't agree though. Hold on a minute. I don't know that I agree with the Luka ruined trade player values because I'm going back to Gobert. Because you can say Luka ruined it, but I'm saying I'm going to Gobert. I'm going to what's his name's Mikal Bridges.
Great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example.
Oh, come on, Mikal Bridges. What did they get? What was all them picks they got for Bridges, man?
Three-pointer Mathurin on target from range. Matherin's got 15.
Credit them for making the
bro, the Luka trade, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Ain't nobody care about that Luka deal because that wasn't no real crap, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to go conspiracy theory on y'all, but that ain't no real crap, bro. I'm sorry. That's I'm sorry. I ain't even with that. I'm just saying respectfully that I don't give a crap about no Luka deal, bro. Like that was a one-time thing. That was a one-time thing, bro. I'm not running my franchise off of no Dallas Mavericks nonsense that they did. Nobody told them to do none of that.
Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown. Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
You know what I mean? Like,
Caruso
I'm watching
against McConnell.
Gobert getting, you know, first-round picks. I'm watching
Siakam.
Bridges. Like, I got to run off of that.
Well protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And so it's Indiana.
Yeah, and like you said, I got to try.
Up by 13 points.
Yo, isn't it crazy, yo, right now my game in 2K is the exact same score, but the teams are reversed.
With you shortly.
That's crazy.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Jay, I'm with you. I'm especially based on this chat. You ain't getting no Giannis from me. You gonna have to lace him up.
Served him up a tasty
So you signed that big contract? No, sorry. Oh, bro, my stream is delayed a little bit because OKC got 89 now.
And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We'll be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then it's Thomas.
And you know, one of the things though, watch this though.
And it's good.
All right, hear me out. You know what all of y'all are forgetting? There's only one team Giannis said verbally he would want to play for. This is kind of the dark horse in all of this. Do any of y'all know the one team that he said he wanted to play for?
For 3, Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
That shot by Halliburton.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear him say either of those teams. But all I was going to say, I didn't know he said Raptors and Warriors. Only team I heard him actually say, like, I would like, it would be cool to play for, was a team that has a bunch of capital to get him, and that's the Chicago Bulls.
And there's the lob and the slam dunk by Toppin.
That's the Chicago Bulls. They got a lot of nice young players, I feel.
Ooh, poked away.
Oh, get it, TJ, get it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
It would ruin the Bulls' timeline. Nah, you're not wrong. He would be in the same position. But guess what, Jonathan? I'm in the same position in the third biggest media market. Does that, you know, that means something. The same position, sure.
18 points in just the second half.
But the, you know, but look, going from Milwaukee to Chicago, I'm just saying, maybe he doesn't want to do straight super team. He might just want to get up out of Milwaukee. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, Jay. I mean, no, of course not. But what I just mean is, like, look, if you go get, oh man, I forgot his name. Sorry, but who's the white kid on the Bulls? Really nice. I forget his name. I'm not good with names tonight, guys. If you get that kid, you get Kobe White and 5 firsts. They're not doing that.
Right side Mathurin.
No, not Giddy. Not Giddy, bro. The other dude. Yes, the other. Yeah, Matas. Oh man. But yes, dude. I'm just saying, man. They look. I need 5 firsts. I don't even know if they got their firsts. I'm signing you 5 firsts. That one kid and bring back Kobe White. But he's not wrong. It would kill the timeline, but at the very least it would get somebody else in free agency. I mean, maybe not even free agency, guys, 'cause like you guys got to look at the finals right now. We're not doing these super teams no more. We don't need 3-4 superstars on a squad anymore.
He does not get the second one.
Now, see, I mean, the Pelicans are just bad, if I'm being honest. The Pelicans, they just kind of... It's not even that they're bad. They literally cannot stay healthy. Like no one on the whole team was healthy. Like, what's his name from the Spurs? DeJounte Murray got hurt right away. McCollum is always in and out. I mean, it's tough. If he, yeah, and so also, I'm not trying to, like, again, I'm not saying the NBA's rigged, but he's not going to be in the Western Conference. You know, if you're Adam Silver, you're not, you can't let him in the Western Conference. You can't. So you got to just make sure that doesn't happen, at least until LeBron retires.
On the attack, Wiggins. Here's Jones.
Yeah, at least until LeBron retires. You can't let him go to the West. You really would need Steph and LeBron to retire. But yeah, he's blocked. He's banned from the West.
And Toppin pulls it down.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot.
I don't know. Adam Silver might tell the Bucks, yeah, you got to step in, and sorry, you can't trade him this year. He needs to be in the East. Sorry, got to keep him going. Tatum is out. Yeah, we got to make sure you in the East. Would you trade Embiid? No, personally, I wouldn't. Only people that want to trade Embiid, like, just like, there's no point. Like, why would you trade him? Like, you're not, like, your timeline is weird. The best thing with Embiid is, unless you're trading everybody, you know, and just literally starting over, which the Sixers don't do, you don't trade him. You're not going to get the value back. You know, it was funny because I had Knicks fans in my chat, like, you know, saying like, oh, like, you know, blah, 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 this guy is better than him. And, you know, Cat does this. And I'm like, yeah, bro, if you had Embiid on one leg, he still would have matched Cat's offensive production. And he would have been better on defense, and y'all might have won a series, but that's besides the point.
He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
I listen. Dame tore his Achilles, he can't be traded. Listen, I mean, the 100, like, listen, I keep talking about the Sixers timeline. I mean, you literally cannot trade the pick. What I was gonna say is, though, on that, hey, this ain't 2K, bro. We trade injured players IRL, bro. Drew Holiday traded injured. Kevin made a point. Melton. Danny Green got traded injured with the ACL, I'm pretty sure. Who else got traded injured? I mean, I can think of a couple people. Bynum got traded injured. I think Dwight Howard in that same trade was injured too. So I think somehow, I don't know how, because there's got to be a physical and stuff. I don't know how that works, but I think you can do it somehow, but I'm not sure. KD? Was KD hurt, or had he? I don't know. Look, I would love. Yeah, and the thing about Dame is, so Jay, you right about that. That's a good point, bro. Because
That one's good. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
that's a great point, actually. Now that I think about it, because
Exactly of that variety.
you trade for Dame now. Ooh. Oh, and then he threw it away. Oh, he just made a nice little move. Sorry, but yeah, you trade for Dame now. He's kind of old.
Holmgren's got his 4th assist in this one.
Got the contract. I mean,
He'll bring it up for Indiana. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Top of the screen on Williams. Matherin. It's on target from the high post. Matherin's got.
I don't know how that would work.
And you got to be right up on Matherin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Pass to Holmgren. Caruso against Halliburton.
Nah, the Bucks aren't cooked. Wait. Oh yeah, the Bucks are basically cooked. East is basically wide open. Nah, dude, listen.
And it's Oklahoma City scoring
Listen.
again.
Y'all might not like this, but I'm gonna say it, bro.
As the reason they're behind.
All the Bucks gotta do
And on top of his
is keep doing what they've been doing, bro. They stay healthy.
No doubt. He's
Get some nice players, a nice guards,
all on the same page here.
guard rotation, guys. I'm trying to explain it to you guys. This ain't, bro. This ain't, you know what I mean? You don't need Kobe and all that. Like, you don't need you don't need a super team. You don't need a super duper star, man. We got Halliburton in the finals right now. Why can't the Pacers be the Bucks next year, bro? That's like, if you're a Bucks fan, that's how you have to think. Yes, Brook Lopez is old. Okay, so we got to get somebody that can,
Well, over the break,
you know, that can defend the rim
he loves
and
what
shoot
he
it.
has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us.
I might be a little bit more optimistic on the Bucks than you guys. I think if you look at the, bro, listen, I'm be honest with you. If you're the Bucks right now, and yes, it's very difficult. It's very difficult with Dame, and they don't have the cap space either. I understand that, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. They don't have to beat a bunch of good teams. You have to beat the Pacers. You have to beat the Knicks. You're going to have to beat the Sixers if they're even in the mix. You got to move some of the money. You can move off of Brook Lopez. You can move off of Porter. But I'm trying to tell you, when you have a top 1 or 2 player in the league, all you have to do, you can do some, you know, some LeBron James in Cleveland type of situation. You got to build a team, guys. You got to remember, I'm from the old school. I don't need all these names. I don't. I need roles. I need guys to play a role. Are they a championship caliber team? Of course not. But can that Giannis get that team to the playoffs next year? Absolutely. Now the Magic have a lot going on. They're young, and I just feel like they're too young. You know what I mean? The same thing with the Pistons. And listen, and Timmy, maybe the role for Kuzma, right? Kevin, you're talking about them trading Giannis. Of course not. Oh, no. Definitely not with Giannis going. I meant if they kept him. I still feel like they keep Giannis because I think if you trade Giannis, the only 2 teams you can trade him to really is going to be the Raptors, the Knicks, the Celtics, right? Maybe the Rockets. Well, Jay, I don't know about you personally, but I think ultimately there's going to be a conversation about moving off of Paolo or Franz, and I don't know if it's. I don't think it's going to be Paolo. I think you're going to move off of Franz if you have to. But you know they got a lot of different young pieces. The question is just how do they want to play it? But do they have too many players that occupy the same space? I don't know. I truly don't know. What if the Magic tried to get Giannis? So I don't think Giannis and Paolo would play nice together personally. A lot of, I mean, Paolo can shoot sometimes, but it's not his strong suit, you know.
The rebound by Turner.
I watched him a lot at Duke. I really liked him. He's a good player. Of course. He's doing his thing in the league too. I was joking with you guys. I said he reminds me of LeBron sometimes, but not like Cavs LeBron. But I said it's like if you had Lakers LeBron as a rookie, that's what he reminds me of.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams passes to Holmgren. The focus from Holmgren there.
Well, Kevin, they're gonna have Dame's salary regardless, right? But I'm saying you have to be able to find players However, you know, that's the job of a GM, right? You have to get production, and that's what I was gonna say. I didn't get to finish, but you were mentioning Kuzma. I need Kuzma to play better. We've seen Kuzma play the game, bro. We need Kuzma to, not we, I'm not a Bucks fan by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, Kuzma needs to step up and play better, bro. They have to get production from Kuzma. You have to. You can't, it's unacceptable. You know, that's why they brought him in. You've got to get rid of Middleton somehow. Oh wait, no, Middleton. Yeah, that's not even their thing no more. Where's he at now?
And he makes the first.
Where did he get moved to? I forget. It wasn't Portland, was it? Oh, the Wizards. Gotcha. Cav needs to say the course, but they might need to trade Allen and make Mobley the 5.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
The Cavs, just for me, I really like their team construction. I'm with Kevin on that. I would run it back personally, but you do gotta watch the Cavs. They might just be the Jazz. Y'all remember the Jazz, like the 60-win Jazz team, also with Donovan Mitchell. Hey, y'all know me, a Sixers fan and all that, but boy, you talk about getting, not getting no heat for never making the second round. When are we going to hold Donovan Mitchell to any type of standard? I know, there was the issue with, some health there and what's his name, Garland, of course, but, being hurt. But when do we hold him to? Is the same standard that we hold Joel Embiid to? I guess we don't, huh? Because, this is a couple times now that a really nice team of his has gotten to the playoffs and not performed. Now, somebody like me would say,
Thunder trail by 16.
Hey, it's injuries. But
Wallace outside.
I'm just saying my guy in Philly don't ever get the injuries excuse, so how come other people get it? No, Kevin, I agree with that. I also don't think he's on the level of Embiid, but I think if you walk around and you ask some of these fans, I bet you they would probably say he's better. Hey, I don't really look at it that way. I look at it as you're the leader of a team that won a lot of games and you have an expectation, right? All the awards and accolades, what does that mean to me? Right? I mean, at the end of the day, that's media stuff. I just mean in the sense of like, hey, if you're leading the team, supposed to be the best player on the team, leading scorer, and the team falls up short, who takes the blame? All that award stuff never meant anything to me because you guys are, really quick to say, Jokic has no all-star teammates, but he doesn't have any rings anywhere if Jamal Murray doesn't change into Jesus Christ conveniently in the middle of the playoff series. So that's kind of why I don't take the award crap too seriously. But, I get what you're saying. I definitely would agree with you, which I have, Mitchell not on the same tier.
Now here's Siakam. Outside Neesmith. Nimhard with it. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I think Embiid, I don't know if it's overrated, or underrated. I think it's, some of it comes down to like, right, at the end of the day, if you continue to not put results up, people are going to talk. What's frustrating to me as an Embiid fan is when people try to act like Embiid has these super healthy series that he's underperforming when that's not even the case. Like, I don't know if I read it was either most or all of like the series like we had lost. Miles Turner just hit a 3 to cut it to 4, guys. This is actually going nuts. 12-2 run for the Pacers. It's just, a lot of the series that we lost, Embiid was a plus, Oh, Shea, wow, they gave Shea the foul, guys. You can't even look at Shea the wrong way.
Wallace outside.
You can't even look at them the wrong way. And they don't show the replay. Hold on, let me see the replay. Oh my God. It's, yo, bro, Shea just flailing his arms to get to the line. I hate that crap, man.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Kings either got to retool or go through a soft rebuild. Why soft?
Siakam. He's covered by Holmgren.
Why soft? Get those guys out of there.
Pacers lead by 19.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see.
No, that's a hard rebuild for the Kings, in my opinion. They effed up everything. You lose Fox, you lose Halliburton, you lose. Yeah, they're cooked.
It's just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave.
To be fair, Embiid does the same as Shea. I don't think personally I'm ever going to compare somebody playing in the post as what Shea and Brunson does. Personally, and I know I've gotten a lot of pushback on that. You know what I mean? Embiid playing in the post and getting guys on rip throughs and up fakes is never going to be the same as driving. Dude's got fouled on the three in the game. That's insane. To me, is driving and grabbing people's arms and flailing them. That's me. There's a difference there. I always thought that was like a lazy, critique of Embiid. Not saying he doesn't foul, hunt free throws. That's nobody's saying that, but it's just when you're 7 feet in the paint, you're gonna have a lot. You know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, Giannis shoots more free throws than Embiid. I don't think I've ever heard anybody call Giannis a free throw merchant.
Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jang comes in for Williams. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort.
But some of the stuff that we've seen this year from Shea and Brunson, ugh. Yeah, bro, the Kings suck. I'm sorry, they don't know how to run a team, bro. I mean, I love Levine, love DeRozan. Don't need them both. Really, in that situation, you don't need to have both of them. I would probably get rid of them both. And I don't know what the return is going to be. I don't know what was the return from the Fox trade, by the way. I really don't remember the details there.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Caruso against McConnell. Outside
Williams just missed it.
Bryant a screen on Wiggins.
Halliburton going to the rim.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Cut it to 4 again. They're picking up full court. Levine and a 1? Wait, didn't Levine come from Chicago? How did that work?
Left in the fourth. Walker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Pacers lead by 19.
They really came in with the right mindset today.
Turner for 3. Oh, he bricked it. It was wide open.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed.
They just got Levine. What the frick? What?
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, Allie's ready to go.
Holmgren's on Halliburton. Halliburton stepped it back, and he bricks the 3, man. The Pacers are selling low-key. 6-point game.
How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. We play for each other.
6-point game with 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go for me.
And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander going back to the line.
Interview once again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.
That was a legit
We present the player of the game,
foul.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Rick Carlisle's pissed. Man, this game was a complete opposite of what is going on in real life. That's what's crazy about that. Wait, bro. Where is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? Wait a minute. What the heck? Yo, bro didn't even play? I'm dead, bro. That's why they got blown out. I'm like, where the heck is bro? Yo, the Pacers suck, bro. I'm just looking at this game, bro. Look, what type of shots are the Pacers taking, man? The 8-point game with 3 minutes to go. Auburn had 33, 11. Bro, I'm looking at the real game, bro. I ain't looking at this crap. I really just needed something to put on the screen, low key. Bro, I wish somehow you could stream the game with everybody so we could all watch it together, bro. That's the thing. Nah, bro, it's a CPU. I'm not playing. Dude, that's the CPU, man. Wow, low key, I kind of wonder how this would have played out with, dang, Pacers shot 34 free throws. Yo, I ain't looking at this joint. Yo, these dudes just called a lane violation. I don't think I've ever heard that. Wait, timeout. It's an 8-point game. Are they reviewing something? Okay, so no, my bad. So Siakam is at the line, and they call it a lane violation. So I guess yeah, he's got like a hitch in his free throw. I didn't realize. Jay, you said you can stream the game on playback TV. What the heck is playback TV? Oh, Shea turned it over. Oh, but they called a foul. Can't touch him. And he's going to the line. Yeah, that's a foul, though. Yeah, you can't do that. That's a foul. Oh, you got to be careful diving on the loose ball like that. Yeah, but that's a foul all over. He was all over him. You can't do that. Can't complain about that, guys. Shea shooting 87% from the free throw line. A lot of Twitch streamers and YouTubers use it. I'll have to look into that, bro. I never heard of it. Yo, the Pacers, bro. I really. Oh, they just hit a 3. All right, so hold on a minute. Let me not talk crazy because I just cut it to 6. I didn't know about this, so playback TV. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I just really feel like I don't know. Like right now, I just feel like this moment might be a little bit too big Yeah, Jay, I don't know. Like, that's what I was looking at. That was a little bit weird. I don't know why he wasn't playing. Oh my God, Nemhard is crazy. Jesus. Oh my goodness, it's a 3-point game, guys. Wait a minute. Nemhard just hit the nastiest. Okay, who's this 22 for who's 22 for the Thunder? Wallace. He kicks it to Dort for 3. He missed. Yo, what's going on, Halliburton? Oh, Neesmith was murdered in the lane. Oh my God, are y'all seeing this? How is there no foul? Oh, Neesmith was murdered in the lane. Did you guys just see Neesmith get murdered in the lane? I gotta see the replay. Oh man, that might be clean. Jesus. Wow. I mean, he jumped straight up and then slapped the ball. That might have been one of the most impressive plays. It was hard to see in real time, but when you see the replay, I think you got to give that to him. Anyways, 3-point game with 1:22. They're trying to reject the screen, and Shea is blocked at the rim, bro. What is going on? Yo, they might have to take Toppin out, bro. I don't know if he's. You look at Nemhard creating air ball. Oh, but Siakam put it back, guys. This is a 1-point game. My bad, y'all. I ain't starting anything else back up. Shea is at the top of the key. He's going to walk him down. Shea, he pumped. He passed it to Williams. Williams missed. Oh my God. Loose ball. And they're saying Siakam's out of bounds, but I thought he was fouled. They're gonna challenge it. What is the call here? What's the call? Maybe he wasn't fouled. I don't know. Nah, I don't think that's a foul, guys. Loose ball foul. I couldn't see the start of that scuffle. And that joint just went on commercial. Holy crap. What is going on at the end of this game? Listen, guys, I don't have the stats up in front of me. The fact that this is a game right now with all of the Indiana turnovers. I'm pulling this joint up right now. I don't think they're going to win this challenge, though. I'm not going to lie. Man, Halliburton only has 12 points as killer. They have 25 turnovers to the Thunder 6, and it's a 1-point game. Like, you can't write this better. The Thunder are shooting 40% from the field, bro. These dudes are selling. Oh, Wallace fouled him 100%. He completely fouled him. Do you guys see the replay? I think there's a foul here. I don't know if they're going to get that call, though. I don't think they're going to get this foul call, though. But it looks like the Maxey play in New York last year when they fouled Maxey on the loose ball and they didn't call it. I don't know. They said no foul. Wow. Yeah, you're not going to get that call. I'm just being honest. You're probably not getting that call. But boy, do they have a. I mean, it's just you just got to say it's two people fighting for the ball. You're probably not going to get that call in the playoffs. Now the Thunder have to get it in bounds. They get it in the Shea. Shea's going left. He missed. Oh my God. Get it to Halliburton. Oh my God, he hit it. Oh my God. Oh my God, he hit it. There's no way. There is no way. There's no way. Oh my God, he's one of the best ever. He's one of the best we've ever seen. He's one of the best clutch players we've ever seen. There's no way he just did it again. This is one of the most remarkable. He's got 12 points, and when it's clutch time, I don't even think they have time to get a shot off. This is one of the guys, we're witnessing one of the best clutch players we've ever seen in history. This is one of the best clutch players. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I'm just too caught up in the moment right now. I gotta relax. This is, yeah, man. Hey, I gotta think about this for a second because I'm just, oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Bro, 2K needs to add a badge. That's what they need to add. They just need to add a badge. And this dude's just a 99 overall with less than a minute, with less than 10 seconds left. He's a 99 overall. Because I don't know. Can somebody explain what this dude is doing? He's just a 99 overall in the last 5 seconds of the game. All right, so OKC's gonna try to inbound. Can you get a shot off in? Can they get a shot off in point three? They're gonna take a timeout. Oh no, the Pacers took the timeout. I don't you, and if you're the Thunder, don't you go for a lob here? I think you go to the rim. So if I'm the Pacers, I need to go back in time and get Roy Hibbert and put him under the rim and don't let them throw something at the rim. Whoever the tallest person on the Pacers is, I'm just standing him under the basket so that they can't get a lob. Maybe not even the tallest person, whoever's got the highest vertical leap. It's impossible for a jump shot in point three. There's no way. That's what I'm saying. You got to do a lob. I feel. So they have something, and the Thunder have something for this moment that they have had all year for this moment. The coach has something ready for this moment. It's not going. The Pacers have shocked the world. Wow. Okay. Wow. I am so shocked right now. I think everybody's stunned. Wow. Okay. Well, they're interviewing Halliburton right now. Oh my goodness. All right, well, guys, look, my pick was Pacers in 6. TMNT, you said Pacers in 5. I don't feel that good about it, but I was saying Pacers 6J. You said they on a Dirk 2011 run, bro. Oh my goodness. Well, we got ourselves a series. That's all I can say. To win one, to win game 1. Guys, you got to understand, as bad as they played with all of those turnovers to still win that game, this might be a series more than people thought it was going to be a series, man. Holy crap. Shoot. Well, all right, y'all. I can't wait for game 2. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave this joint here and get up out of here. That was a blast. That joint was crazy. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work in the AM. But man. Well, that's all I can really say, y'all. Keep it locked to the channel. A lot of crazy fun stuff happening. It's your boy Shady. I'll catch y'all on the flip. It's a crazy game, y'all. Peace. Threes.